I do.
Well, all right, you better go.
All right. Well, I planned on it.
Appreciate it.
Hello, everyone. It's John Moore with the Appalachian Channel, and it's 4:30 in the morning. I'm at Judy's Grocery in LaFollette, Tennessee. And Richard's already been here for a little while cooking. I got here a little bit late, and I'm going to go in, and we're going to spend the day here at Judy's, and he's going to make some ribs, and he's going to make some breakfast, and we're going to eat, and we're going to make a video today. Come on, guys. Join me at Judy's Grocery in LaFollette, Tennessee today. Did you learn biscuits before you bought this restaurant, or did you?
Oh yeah.
You was been making biscuits for a while then.
Oh yeah. Make a few more.
What you making there?
Chili.
Chili beans?
No, chili for.
Oh, chili for the hot
Chili.
dogs.
Hot dog chili.
Okay, hot dog chili. I got you.
Hot dog. Grab a can behind you.
Saturdays is your busiest day for breakfast?
Every day.
Every day's busy?
Everybody runs later on Saturday. They don't have to work, so they'll
Come in later.
Let Charlene get it for everybody. Everybody.
I guess you was used to getting up early when you run the bread route for all them years. I guess you had to be out early for that, huh?
Yeah, we left about 1 o'clock in the morning.
What time?
1 o'clock.
1. Well, you worked night shift then, didn't you?
Night shift and day shift.
Night shift and day shift. Never seen anybody do that, which I've never made biscuits. You're putting buttermilk on top of that. What's that do? Make it flakier or?
We'll get the color.
Color.
You get a good brown color on them.
Oh, okay, so it makes your color. Okay. Looks like bacon outsells sausage.
Well, you'll have the 900 different. Everybody wants a BLT, then they want bacon sandwiches.
Make the gravy and put it in the crock pot to keep it warm, or is it cook in the crock pot?
No, it's going on the stove here when I get it mixed.
On stove, you gotta cook it.
It's easier to mix here than it is on stove.
Oh, okay. You can tell how much I know about making gravy, don't you? Now, is any of this stuff that you learned how to cook from your mom? Did you teach anything growing up, or
Watch it.
watching your mom cook?
Yeah.
last pan of biscuits, you got to put them in there. Gotcha. Move everything around. This biscuit's baked for 20 minutes.
Yep. Let heat rise. And they're off and running. Y'all slice up bologna too?
Sure do.
What are you making up there?
2 fried bolognas and 3 scrambled eggs. Some of the thickest bologna around.
What's your name?
My name's Alicia.
Alicia? You probably have told me before, but I can't remember.
No, you're good. I'm Alicia.
How long have you worked here?
pretty much since Richard and Charlene's owned it. They're my aunt and uncle.
Okay, you're
I work for
related.
the school system too, so I just come here in the evenings or in the summer. I spend my summer here with them.
Oh, okay.
I'm a secretary at LaFollette Middle School.
Got the first biscuit going out today.
First biscuit going out.
Does a lot of people get the same exact thing every day?
Yes.
So you kind of know what they might want already, right?
Yes. A lot of times Richard can tell us as they see them walking in the door. Or when he sees them in the parking lot and just tells us what to get ready.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How about that?
Now he's just doing Donnie's right.
Well, this is your hot dog chili, right?
Yeah.
She already made one batch of it this morning, making a second batch. She go through it quite a bit, looks like.
About do 20 pounds of meat. But it all works in there.
About 9:30. Bye. Have a good day.
Yeah, you said.
When we was in high school, Richard, did you ever go to Poor Boys and eat?
Yeah.
That was about the only place I went. Remember, was in high school, he was open all night long. You'd go in there at 3 o'clock in the morning and get your hamburger.
Yeah, they just run all night long.
Is this for sandwiches?
This is for sandwiches. I don't have as much muscle as Richard, so I can't do the whole row.
Hey, did you get you some bologna?
Oh yeah.
I'm here filming again today, filming the ribs. You ever eat the ribs?
The ribs are real good. Mom, Dad loves them. Dad's the best it gets around here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you got some big bologna going on there.
Fried bologna.
We put on there hot sauce.
Yeah, breakfast of champions.
How about that? You eat here quite a bit?
All the time.
All the time.
Usually the mornings when I'm not working, and then during the day it's closer to us.
Yeah. They got something good to eat all the time.
All the time.
You stop in here quite a bit?
Normally, I kind of bypass it, but since I've been staying with my mom, she's been real sick. I've been stopping by here, but normally I frequent here in the afternoons about every day, you know, and on Saturday. I love the food. A lot of friendly people.
Right.
Actually, you know, they'll deliver to my mom whatever she needs, food, groceries, or whatever, and not even ask for anything in return, just to help a neighbor out, you know.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, Charlene, yeah, she's a good one.
What's your name?
James Middleton.
James. Good to meet you, James.
Nice to meet you.
So what do you think about Richard's ribs?
Best ribs in the valley.
Yeah.
Love them. Love them. Can't get enough.
Especially the price, only $9.95 for ribs, fries, and slaw. You can't beat
Slaw's
that.
good too. I mean, there's nothing bad about the meal. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ask where Richard makes it.
Richard makes the omelets?
Well, he got it started.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't on the menu, and then now omelets are on the menu, French toast is on the menu, pancakes, oatmeal.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. You working hard already?
No. Don't work too hard. This works steady, not hard.
I even got them. I mean, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Y'all eat here quite a bit?
Probably once or twice a week.
Well, twice a week. Well, that's quite a bit. Well, enjoy, guys.
Thank you.
They were 30.
Now, is that all you make for the day?
No. 10 o'clock I'll put another set on, that way they'll come out at 12. They'll never get old. So sit there and steam a little while and they'll be good to go.
Good morning. You want 10, 5? Let's do coffee. That's what I called you. I think funny. Ha ha. Sorry.
Here's your 2 hot dogs, babe.
Have you paid?
No, I haven't.
Oh, well. I was just gonna hand it to you. You guys like love and hot dog. Is it here? Oh, you added 2? Okay. Cheeseburger? Yeah, it's coming. Can I get a pepper, please? Right here. Oh, sorry. Turn around, look and see it.
That's not sound good.
I get everything, not? No onion. No what? No onion. On what one? On this one. Oh no, the filling. Oh, the filling? No. What? I'm pretty sure it says no veg, but. No veg? A1? That's what we'll go with anyway. You back here again?
I thought you was gonna cut that pepper up. I was gonna film you cutting that pepper up.
You back here feminist, Jacoby. Grab steamers, nobody's fixing to fall apart.
You got a funny story you want to tell on them? Anybody? Anything happened interesting or fun?
In their lifetime.
Yeah. I went to school with Richard, you know that, right? Me and him was school together the whole time. We graduated the same year. So I've known Richard, you know, since middle school.
I'm telling you, you couldn't tell nothing about Richard. I mean, Richard was almost a perfect child.
Was he?
I never had to get after Richard very much for anything. Not
Yeah?
anything.
So Richard didn't get in trouble.
Maybe a couple of times, but not.
The other ones showed him up though, right? The other kids.
No, not really. None of them was really that bad.
You kept them straight, didn't you?
Have you ever heard of jitterbug?
No? Is that a dance?
It's a good tingling around some legs, and it learns them to do the jitterbug, and they don't.
Oh gosh.
And then they know.
So you get them one time with that jitterbug and they're okay. After that they know to listen, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
It makes them hear better, don't it?
Makes a believer. No, honest, the kids never have to give us any trouble whatsoever. We've got 6, and I'm honest. They have never given us really a lot of trouble about minding or anything.
Well,
They are not perfect, long ways, but they always listen. They listen.
good. They must be pretty good kids or you wouldn't be here helping them out.
Now that's about true. No, honest. You very seldom had to get after Richard for anything.
Yeah, he's a good kid in school. He didn't get in trouble, none that I know of.
No. No. But I'll tell you what his dad come in and told me one time. We on the bus, you know. And Richard, my husband was coming out with the kids, and he seen a little girl kick Richard or hit her or something. And he told me when he come home, took my husband in. He said, that little girl hit Richard. I said, well, Richard probably done something to her. He come in, I said, Richard, how come the little girl hit you? He said, Mom, I aggravated her all in. I said, you needed to hit him. That's about another thing, you know. And then he's not perfect. None of them's perfect.
Well, he sure is a hard worker. Anybody come in at 4 o'clock in the morning and work 6 days a week
He's
like
done
that.
Ever since he's 16-year-old.
Oh yeah, what did he start doing when he was 16? What did he work at?
He went to work at Woodson Supermarket.
Okay.
And he done that and was retired from that and went to his bread. Well, he drove a Pepsi truck for a while. And then when he had Surly, back then it's current, had an application, and so when that came up and he went get and stayed there till he retired.
Yeah.
They about this story.
Well, yeah. Now he's not retired no more, is he?
He ain't never retired. He farms and everything else.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
How's he have time to farm?
I don't know how he does, but of course, you make time when you've got things that you want to do and you like to do. He puts up hay. He used to raise tobacco and went on the bread rack and he raised tobacco.
He don't have no girlfriend, does he?
Not well.
Or does he? Don't know. I don't see how he's got time for one. How would you have time for a girl if you come in at 4 in the morning and work out till late at night every day?
You don't have.
That's right. He's going to have to cut back on the hours a little bit. This has been over 3 years he's owned this place and he's still working like that.
He'll always work like that.
Yeah. It's been like that since he was 16, huh? Yeah. How about that? The other kids work like that too?
All my kids had a job at 16-year-old.
Oh, how about that?
Every one of them.
Did you make them do that? Or?
No.
No?
No. No, we didn't.
Just in your all's genes to get out and work, ain't it?
Yeah. They, first job that two older boys had was with Smith on Avondale Milk Road, George Smith. They went and helped George Smith when they was 16 years old on the milk route. And then the other, one of the girls, when she got out of school, she worked, the baby girl, she worked at Chambers where they made glasses. She worked there her first job. Charlene worked at, she worked at Long John Silver. She worked 3 different jobs.
3 jobs at one time.
Charlene loved working too. And Pauline worked at shirt factory.
So, you got a good working family, don't you? That's good.
Well, David and David and Harry was on constructions too, you know. When they got old enough, they went to construction.
So name off your kids so everybody knows that's watching. We've covered off a lot of names. So who's your oldest? Who's your oldest?
David's the oldest, Harold's the next one, and Pauline's the next one, Charlene's the next one, Joanne's the next one, Richard's a baby.
Okay, now they know.
Yeah, Joanne Richard's a baby.
Yeah, now tell them your name again.
Martha Goins.
Martha Goins. And you raised all these kids just about a mile up this road just about, didn't you? Most of them, I guess.
The 2 older boys was born on 63. We moved across on the other place, and 3 of the daughters was born there. Richard was born about a half a mile from that.
Okay.
From the store we run, and then we moved where we're at, and we've been there. Richard was 2 years old when we went there.
So, it's been in this community a long time, ain't y'all?
Since 52.
Since 52, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure glad that Richard and Charlene bought this place and opened it back up because I like to eat.
Well, I mean, they love it, so. But you know, I thought, what are you thinking?
What's that called?
Chicken Philly.
Got barbecue sauce on it?
That one's got A1.
A1, okay. Them ribs has got some meat on them.
Make sure you get some extra sauce with those.
Wasn't you here for breakfast this morning?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Had a good breakfast.
So y'all, how long have you lived up here in the area? 50 years?
I come to the valley. I married in 52, and we come to the valley. My husband's from Bethlehem, Tillman Goins, and I'm from Pleasant Ridge, and so we moved here in 52 in the valley, and we've been in the valley ever since. And I've been where I'm at close to 50.
Yeah.
We moved that 4 times in our marriage.
Well, you like it here in the valley?
I love it. I love it.
Well, what did you think about these kids when they decided they wanted to buy this store out?
I thought, what are you thinking? You know, we run a grocery for 10 years.
Oh, did
Dad
you?
and I did.
I didn't know that. Where was that at?
Yeah. The Valley Trading Center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did.
And so you thought that's kind of crazy for wanting to
No, I
get into
didn't think that's crazy. I just thought, what are you thinking? Tying yourself down 24/7.
Well, that Richard don't work no hours here, does he?
No, he don't work at all.
I got here at 4:30 and he done got here at 4.
He does. He's used to it.
Yeah, he did that bread route for a
Yeah.
long time, and I can't live like that though. I gotta have a little bit more sleep. Get used to it.
Get used to it. When I worked at the hospital, I was there at 5 o'clock every morning.
5.
We had to be there at 5.
Yeah. So you still work the school some, don't you?
I still work at the schools. I've been back to left the hospital in 204 and went back to the Campbell County schools.
Retired and went back to work.
I've been back up ever since. I love it. I love the kids.
Well, can't you get that Richard to talk a little bit more? He don't hardly talk to nobody. He's just real quiet, ain't he?
He's not a talker.
He was like that as a kid.
Yeah, he doesn't. No, he didn't talk much. Him and his brother, they're the one that talks, but he's got one that talks all the time like his mom.
Where's Charlene at? Ain't time for her to come in yet, I don't guess, is it?
Anytime.
About time for her to show up? Yeah. She get them straightened out when she gets here?
No.
She don't?
No.
She can't straighten them out neither?
They all stay pretty straight though. See, you don't have to stay after them much over nothing.
Well, that's good. They stay busy. They seem like they know what they're doing. They got it down.
They have.
They got it figured out, I believe.
They have. They've all done good.
There's a kitchen full of them in there now, ain't there? There's a bunch of them in there now. There's a
Yeah.
whole kitchen full of people everywhere.
Yeah. That's the reason when I slip off.
When it gets busy in there, you step out.
Well, no, when the other workers come in, I usually go.
Okay.
And then they have to come in and I just go. But everything's good.
Yeah. Do you enjoy talking to the people that come in and work?
I do. I love meeting people.
Yeah. That's a good place to meet people, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. You straightening him out?
He's been straightened for a long time.
She has straightened me out every time I come in here, John. Every time I come in here, she has straightened me out.
Well, what do you think about this fella here? Is he?
I think he's a good one myself.
Do you like him?
Yeah. He's come from a good family though, see, I know, and that's why he's a good one.
Oh, okay. You know his family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he's out working, looks like a little bit today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you live in Campbell County?
I do.
Well, all right, you better go.
All right. Well, I planned on it.
Appreciate it.
Come on in.
He's been a lot better.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I seen him. Well, it's been a while back, but
Yeah.
but yeah, you drove up.
Richard had a question. He said he wants to know if you want to run the bread route again.
No. No. I worked with Richard down our bread route for a long time. And no, I don't want to go back to the bread route, that's for sure. By no means. By no means. But,
So, Brandon, tell us a little bit about what's going on today. You're out campaigning, I believe, ain't you?
We're out doing a little campaigning, slinging some sledgehammers and putting up some signs, and got starving, had to come by here and get something to eat.
Yeah?
You know, so we had to feed the crew, so we figured no better place to come by than Judy's up here in the valley. Love Richard and Goins family and all of them in here, and just had to get some good food.
So, where'd you grow up at?
Grew up in down Jacksboro.
You're in Jacksboro?
Been here in Campbell County all my life.
Yeah? You're the Campbell County property assessor, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. Been called a lot worse, but yeah. I've been the assessor, the elected assessor for 16 years, but I've worked in office for about 21 now.
Oh, okay.
So
16 years. Has it been that long?
Yes, sir. Believe it or not.
Time goes by fast.
Hey,
don't it?
time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. Well, so would you recommend people to stop in at Judy's?
Lord, yes. Lord, yes. If they're up the valley, that's where they need to stop at.
Well, I tell you what, they come from all over because it's hard to get good food like this.
That's right. That's right. You can't get no better in there when you're coming up this way.
Looks like you got a little dirty there. I see some dirt on you. That's on your shirt.
Yeah, I might have tripped and fell somewhere. No, we got started this morning just a little after 6.
Okay.
And we'll probably go till about 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight, and then I have to go back and visit with the family, and we'll get that taken care of too.
Now, who you got with you?
This is my middle son.
Your middle son?
Yeah, this is my middle son.
What's your name?
I'm Landon. I'm
Landon?
14.
14?
I'll be 15 in September.
Well, how you out campaigning with your dad?
I just got here like 20 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
You just showed up, huh? Well, he's been a property assessor as long as you've been alive then. You don't know nothing else,
Yeah.
do you?
Yeah.
No, he don't know nothing else. My oldest son he's fixing to turn 21, he was with us earlier today, but he had to run back and do some health care for my dad. Dad's at home with cancer, and we're lucky to still have him with us. But he had to go back and take some care of him for a little while. So he's supposed to join back with us here in a little bit, though. Hopefully.
I've been seeing them signs going up. It's kind of hot time of year to do that, ain't it?
It is. I'd love for the election to be like between October and February or something like that, when it's colder weather. But it just brings out the sweat and makes you work a little harder, But we've been throwing them up. We've had a lot of people wanting them in their actual yards, which is flattering, very flattering. But I just look forward to being able to represent Campbell County property owners for another 4 years at least, and do the service that I can do and provide them with the service that they deserve.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good day.
You keep up the good work, brother.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, what was that channel called?
Well, your mom was talking good. She said you never did get in much trouble in school.
Know better.
You know better? Was they pretty strict?
You got that.
Well, you was worried about getting in trouble, huh?
Got that right.
So, did you enjoy growing up with all your brothers and sisters? Was you the youngest?
Yeah.
You was the baby then. Did they spoil you?
Well, no, most of us gone till I got there.
That's done gone time you was born. Yeah, your mom was talking. Said you started working at Woodson's when you were 16.
Yeah.
What'd you do there? I don't remember.
Just bagging.
Bagging. How long did you work for Woodson's?
About 4 years.
4 years. Then what'd you do?
Went to Sunbeams, Lee, Kearns. It was all the same.
Oh yeah.
Everybody sold and grilled.
Yeah. Sold bread. You was the bread man. So using all these stores, I bet you saw a lot of little stores back in the day when they was still open. What some of the little stores you can remember it's gone now?
There's a whole. I was from here in Kentucky, Harlan.
About all of them's about gone, just about, I guess, because the little stores have a hard time to make it.
Oh yeah.
Especially if they just sell groceries, Can't compete with these chain stores.
Now, the little stores, if you don't have the deli or anything to draw them, you won't make it.
Yeah. So when you were delivering bread, do you remember delivering to some of the old country stores, what's one of the older stores you remember?
The Hudson store, the one they tore down there
in East LaFollette?
Yeah.
Hudson's was the oldest one? Yeah.
Hudson's, and you had Walker's, the actual store.
Yeah, I remember Walker's, but I never did go into Hudson's. I never was in there. But I remember Walker's from the 80s.
Jerry Baker.
You could get a plate lunch, they'd deliver it to your business, a meat and 3 vegetables and a pop for $3.25.
Yeah, that's Betty.
Yeah.
That's when Betty took it over.
Yeah. And that was pretty good back then, it was a good deal. But I guess they didn't charge enough because they didn't make it. It's hard to make it on food, ain't it?
She just retired.
We retired, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Well, I know a lot of the restaurants, it seems like that some of them don't always make it. It's hard to make it, especially the first year.
Oh yeah.
But you was lucky you kind of had a little bit of built-in business already here. You kind of bought a business that had been here for many years. So.
Yeah. And
you've improved it quite a bit.
Trying to.
I think you have. I know you have, because I used to eat here and you got a lot more variety of stuff here now, So.
Yeah, we thought we'd try it. I wanted to see if we could do it, and we've done more than what we thought we could do.
Well, I know you're doing ribs and Philly steaks and chicken Phillies back there I saw them making, and gosh, I don't know, I've seen all kinds of stuff. I'm like, omelets, French toast. I'm like, I don't see all this stuff on the menu.
Some of it's on there.
Some of it just customers ask for it and you make it, I guess, huh? Started making it. So the ribs is what was here today, mainly filming, I hope they save me some. I got to take some with me now. They better save me one. Save me a rib back there now.
Save you one?
Yeah, I got to have a rib take home now. That's what we're here to film. If I don't get no ribs, I'd be heartbroken. So how did the ribs come about? Tell me.
I just got them on sale and I started buying them.
Found some on sale and just started and people liked them.
Yeah. And I talked to my meat producer with my meat truck, and he said I can buy them $2 cheaper a pound than the stores, so I can sell them where I can still make money and still let everybody have a good deal.
I know, that's the cheapest place I've ever bought ribs. A third of a rack of ribs, fries, slaw. I get a roll usually with mine, and $9.95. That ain't bad.
No.
Can't beat that. And I like the ribeye steak sandwich too now. That's really good. I've got that twice. And I like the way you grill the bread, the bun on that, crispy, makes it good.
Oh yeah.
So now when you got the store, and you had one employee, Carrie, I think, here that worked for many years. So did she kind of carry and Stu showing you how to do things, or how she doesn't know a lot of the cooking, and she just stepped in and kind of showed y'all some of the steps, I guess, and you expanded it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have good employees, but they're hard to find, ain't they?
Yeah, they are.
I guess you'd like to have a few more if you could get them, but they're just hard to come by. So you got about 6 or 8 family members work here.
Show up and help.
Show up and help. They might not all get paid sometimes, maybe.
Right.
Looks like your mama likes to help you out quite a bit. You got a good mama, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Everybody likes her. I think that's why they come here, not because you.
That's right.
They don't like you. I'm aggravating.
No, they come for the food. They don't come for me.
Yeah. Well, you got good food and you got a good mama. She's done a good job raising you kids up here. Well, there she is. Look at her. There she comes in here, dragging in here.
Dragging.
1:30, 2 o'clock in the day, and I've been here since like 4 this morning, waiting on you.
You're ready to go to bed, right?
I've been here waiting on you to show up. I said I can't leave without Charlene's interview. I got to talk to hers.
Oh my gosh.
I've been standing around all day.
Have you?
What you been doing?
Working on a pool.
A pool? Yeah. Did you get it fixed?
Well, not yet. It takes time.
Yeah.
It's a process.
You building one or fixing one?
Oh no, just filling and getting it ready for summer. The kids want to swim.
Oh, you got some grandkids?
Grandbabies are
Yeah. How many grandkids you got?
2.
2? How old are they?
1 and 5.
1 and 5. Yeah, they're a lot of fun, ain't they?
Oh God, love them.
Now, how many kids you got?
1.
1 kid and 2 grandkids.
Yep.
Well, I've been back there talking to your mama.
Oh my gosh, that's a treat, right?
Oh yeah, she's wonderful. I love your mama. I think everybody loves your mama.
They do. They do.
So, what do you think about working here?
I love it.
What do you like about it?
I like to talk to people.
Oh, do you? So you like running the restaurant, getting to talk to people?
I do, and I love to cook.
Yeah.
I love to cook.
I saw you cutting up all that ham earlier this morning.
Yes, and we went through most of it already.
Oh, really? How do you sell that many ham sandwiches?
I don't know, but they roll out like crazy.
There's a lot of food comes out here, ain't there?
Yes, there is.
So what did you think when Richard and Charlene decided they was going to buy this?
I was excited because as a kid I used to love coming here with my papa.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
So I didn't know that. So this was a bake shop really then though, wasn't it?
Well, now, Judy, when she got it, she had done the deli, and so Papa would always come down here and get lunch and stuff, so I loved coming with him, so.
So you remember eating here with Judy. So she get it in the 80s maybe?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Can't remember. I think it's in the 80s, maybe 85, so.
I'm not sure. I just remember coming down here.
Yeah. Did y'all ever get fishing and bait and tackle and all that?
Oh yeah, we've always got our bait here.
Yeah.
Always.
So that's, I tell people this has got the best food of any bait shop in the county.
Yeah. It's kind of an odd mixture, but yes.
Yeah. Groceries, deli, bait shop, and storage.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what it takes to make it anymore.
It
You got to do a little bit of everything, don't
Yep.
you? In these little stores.
Yeah, and you get them in here for the bait, and then they smell the food and want a little bit of tea.
Well, I think they're coming in for food more than they are bait nowadays, though.
I think so, because we're staying pretty busy.
So what's your favorite thing you like to cook?
A Philly.
A Philly, yeah. And what's the thing you least like to do?
Hoagies, and that's the thing that we do the most.
Yeah. So what's the difference?
I don't know.
No.
A hoagie's easier, but I like to cook a Philly.
Well, I know you're real good with the customers.
I love talking to people.
So, we can't get Richard to say much, though.
No, he's not the talker of the family.
No, he's not.
He is not the talker of the family.
Well, your grandbaby was here, and I didn't get a picture of her. I was going to get a picture, and I was talking to somebody. And
She comes in a lot with us.
Yeah. So how many of the family works here? You got?
Well, Richard and Charlene own it, and then their mom comes in. My mother works here, which is their sister, and then my daughter works here, and my nephew works here.
Okay. It's a family affair, huh?
There is a lot of us family.
So did you grow up in the valley too?
I did.
Okay.
I did. In Valley View Estates, right across from my grandmother.
Oh, how about that?
Yep.
So you're right at home then.
Yes.
You can walk to work.
I could, and I do walk down here sometimes for exercise.
Oh, do you? Well, I'm going to let you go see that grandbaby, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
This right here says it all. 6 kids, 11 grandbabies, 27 great-grandbabies, and 10 great-great-grandbabies. 5th generation.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
I think half of them work here, don't they?
Well, yes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And we love it.
Oh, yeah.
I just fill in. I just walk in when I want to. And if they're busy, I come in.
Come help out. That's the way my mom used to do me. She'd help me out.
Yeah, that's what moms do.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're precious. They
Oh,
are
yeah.
precious. So everybody works good and takes care of their business. And I hope they're nice enough for people and like to see them all come, you know.
I'll just carry it when I got you out here. He'll get you for you. I have my sons here too. I can carry it. So I got my son.
You're from where? Bethlehem?
Yeah, Lynch Island.
Lynch Holler? Yeah. Did you grow up there?
No.
Moved here?
Yeah, I grew up out in Morley.
Oh, in Morley. Okay.
About 25 out there. We've been up there about 33 years.
Yeah. So that's about how long Judy's has been here, I guess. You've probably been coming here a while, ain't you?
Excuse me? Oh, yeah.
Judy's
was here a long time before that.
Oh, yeah. You've been eating here for a while, I guess, then.
Yeah. Occasionally.
Yeah. Well,
Occasionally.
I see you got you a nice vehicle over here. Tell us about that a little bit. What you got over here? Ford?
Yeah, it's 31 Ford. I got a 327 engine with I don't know what Ronnie Emmons put the transmission in it for it. $700 Ford, something. He does real good work. Ronnie does good.
Did you buy it local around here?
Yeah, I did. I bought it a couple years ago. I spent a lot of money on it since I bought it, but it's probably I don't know. It's probably been a couple years.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's a pretty good old car.
What was your first car that you ever had?
Probably a 47 Chevrolet.
47 Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old was you when you got it?
16.
16? Did you live up in Morley when you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure did. Bought it for $100.
$100. How about that? So, Tip, you've lived here quite a few years, and you remember all those stores that used to be up and down here in Fincastle area. Tell us, name off some of them stores you was telling me about a little while ago.
Well, first want to start down at where Tansy Carr's place down there. There's a grocery store there. Then as you come on up the road eastbound, you'll come to the Doc Harrod's office there, that big, come past there, and then you had the John Brown store. But all these stores have little gas pumps. And then you come on up to...
Let's come over here. He needs to get in here for this.
Then you come up, you come on up to past John Brown's, and on the left you had a Southwest in the store. That's next to the church. The church is on the left. Then as you, on the right, you had Faith Brown, who was a brother to John Brown. Had a store there.
Now, do you remember these stores growing up?
I remember.
You remember them, okay.
Yeah. And then you come up to the, right down here, still the building's there. Clarence Miller had a store there. Then you come up to where you're at now, Pharisees, Leon Pharisees.
Now, what kind of store did Leon have in here? Was it a bait shop mainly, or?
It was a grocery store, and he had a garage. Now, he had garage.
Okay.
Worked on the cars.
Worked on cars here.
And that his daddy was first on it. And like I told you, his dad got killed down here in a Jeep wreck. So Leon had gas pumps. They had gas pumps. You can see the old remnants of it now. And they worked on cars. As you travel on past east, years, I don't remember this, but the Remnick's was there for a while. Before you turn into Knox Holler, there was a grocery store there. Because you can see the Remnick's of concrete steps and things. Then you went on up to El Perry, had a store on the left.
Then you got on up and up there to Middle Bridge, around that area there. You had Payne Steiner had a store. Burley Minton had a store up past here. Then you go on up to Well Springs, and you had Doyle Mundy had a store. Then when you turn into Flat Harbor, the remnants of the steps and things, the Pattons had a store there. Then you cross into Claiborne County and turn into what you call, I know you know where the Academy is.
Yes, there's I.T. Ellison store there.
There was a store right
there. Do you ever remember that being open? Did you ever?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. It was probably open in my day, but
yeah, I think it closed in early 70s, probably.
Well, I would probably remember because I'm going on 82.
So you grew up close to here, right?
Next to Elm Grove Church on the right.
So as a kid growing up, where did you all shop at in the valley here at all these stores? Which ones did you just go to?
Mostly the rolling store.
The rolling store that came by?
Because Shelby's had a rolling store.
So you just bought off that, and that's because probably you didn't have vehicles so much?
Well, we didn't buy a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Our mothers, back then, they canned stuff. We buy coffee, salt, or sugar, and you bought kerosene coal oil. You know, you had to buy, they carried it on the rolling store. I remember that, going to a rolling store, and they'd be dust on the canned stuff. If you bought anything, there'd always be dust on it because they drove them dusty roads and everything. You know. But that's where you could trade eggs too. They'd trade eggs. We'd take eggs, my mother would, and trade them. But you didn't go to the main grocery stores that much. Not in my days, because you grew up eating a kettle of pinto beans and cornbread and fried potatoes, which you can't hardly get today. And that's it. And you didn't see nobody running around fat like me right now because people worked. You had to work.
They didn't have as much money to spend on food back then.
You didn't have no money. Money wasn't no worry back then. See, there was no worry. I mean, I could take a dime, me and my brother'd have a dime piece, and we'd walk to the store down and get a candy bar and a pop for a dime. Now they won't even pick a dime up off the floor, you know, people won't pick it up. But now that's the way it was. And our history is like the gate I told you about. The history's going away.
Now, did you ever remember going to Doc Howard for a doctor?
Yeah.
I heard he had quite a big operation as far as farm and dairy farm and things. You remember all that?
Yeah, he had farms. I was raised next to a farm. He bought out Kincaid.
Right.
You know, and he bought the Kincaid farm out, and he had people working for him. But he had Middlesboro bus would run like on Saturday today. Man, they'd let people out there, you know, and he'd go in there and they'd then they'd catch a bus and go back, you know.
Come to see the doctor, you mean?
Come to see the Doc Howard, yeah.
All the way from Middlesboro.
Yeah, I mean, it was crowded. And you go in there, he was like psychological doctor too. I mean, you know, you kind of got the same medicine everybody did, you know, and so. But anyway, yeah, that's where Dad took us to. Me and my brother was riding a pony, and Dad was leading it, and I wanted to move, so I kicked it in the sides, and it threw us off, broke my brother's arm. I had to take him down at Doc Harris and let him set his arm, you know. But anyway, the reason it was probably fun to grow up, John, money was no emphasis, you know. Nobody had it. You could hear back then, when I grew up, if somebody had $50,000, that was awful. Well, $50,000, you couldn't live on a year now. But that was that's how things were, you know.
Yeah.
You can be a millionaire today now and be broke in 6 months. As far as that goes.
Well.
It's just like me. I remember your dad. I remember your family. You know, as far as that goes. Back when he had the Pontiac garage and all them people.
Had the Jeep dealership?
Yeah. I drove cars in for.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Drove them back when it's buying those cars and Jeeps different places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I sure did. And so I've been around a long time.
Yeah.
And I hope I can stay around a little longer.
Well.
So thank you.
We appreciate you stopping in and talking to us today.
Okay, John. We'll see you.
All right, Tip.
You need anything?
Oh, wow.
Basic striper people.
Yeah. So this place has been selling live bait, I guess, for 50 or 60 years, ain't they?
Yeah.
So you got different sizes of them, I guess. I'm not much of a fisherman, so I don't know. You fish?
Don't have time.
Don't have time. You ain't got no time for fishing, do you? So what, you got some bigger ones in here?
Get the shinies for the stripers.
Yeah.
Crappie for the crappie fishers and everybody don't know what they're fishing for.
Okay. So is this pretty good thing for you? I mean, you sell quite a bit of minnows?
This is run off well water, not city.
Well water. So is that a key to keeping them alive?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That chlorine kills them dead.
Okay. All right.
Gotta wait on fries.
Gotta wait on fries.
Gotta wait on, always waiting on fries.
Alrighty.
Looks like they're done.
You do a lot of that?
Filming? I do it full time. That's what I do for a full time living.
Really? You're from here, right?
Yeah. I travel all over though. Well, Kentucky, East Tennessee and North Carolina, Northwest North Carolina. I have to travel. There's not a whole lot here to film in LaFollette.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see that. What kind of sandwich is that right
That
there?
is a Club Deluxe.
The Club Deluxe. Here, let me get- Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah, it is.
I ain't never got a bad meal here yet. If I did, it wouldn't be back.
That's right. Well, they're busy. You go to a restaurant, Richard, and they don't got no cars out front. You just keep on going. You know, they ain't
No,
got
you
no.
look for a cop car.
I've noticed if you go to a place and it's packed, it's because they got good food. You go to a restaurant and there ain't nobody out front. You say, "Well, I can get in there quick." Well, there's a reason you can get in there quick, ain't there, Charlene?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we don't.
Yeah, get some food.
That one. Waiting on that cheeseburger.
Waiting on a burger.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Good working with y'all today. See y'all next time. Bye bye.